Welcome to What the What, where we highlight the latest news and happenings in Alabama that impacts you, your neighbor, your neighbor's neighbor, basically your front door. Now, What the What is brought to you by Alabama Values, a grassroots communications organization that uses the media and visual stories to raise awareness around what's happening on Alabama's political scene. We also help you find ways to get involved in the movement to build a better Alabama, a state that's equitable and inclusive for all. So let's dive into today's episode. Now, the 2023 legislative session kicks off at the Alabama State House on Tuesday, March 7th. Now, for those of you who may not quite understand who and what the Alabama legislator is or does, don't worry, we have you covered. Now, the Alabama legislature is the body of government that passes bills and laws in Alabama. The legislature is made up of the Alabama Senate and the Alabama House of Representatives. Now, in Alabama, we have what is called a supermajority, which is basically where one political party controls both the House and the Senate. We have 35 Senate members, with 27 of those members belonging to the Republican Party and 8 belonging to the Democratic Party. The Alabama House of Representatives has 105 members, with 77 of those being Republican and 28 of those members being Democrats. So what do they do? Well, the main job of the Alabama legislature is to pass laws. Each year, 3,000 bills and resolutions are introduced. Among those, about 40% are local bills dealing with taxes, Sunday sales, working days for the boards or registers, city budget limits, and more, with around 200 general bills being passed each year. Only about 20 or so bills affect the entire state. Now, last year's legislative session, we saw several bills impacting Black, Indigenous, people of color communities, LGBTQ+ communities. We saw bills targeting critical race theory, anti-protest, anti-riot bills, anti-transgender youth bills. Now, some of these bills died and did not pass. Now, as we head into the 2023 session, unfortunately, we've already seen similar bills from last year being pre-filed ahead of this year's session. Anti-critical race theory bill is back. Bills targeting reproductive rights is back. We've also seen a few bills being pre-filed that are geared towards building a better Alabama, such as House Bill 3, which would ban smoking or vaping in vehicles with minors under 14, House Bill 17, which would end penalties for people who attempt to induce an abortion, miscarriage, or early delivery. And then there's House Bill 15, which will give cities the power to eliminate local grocery sales and usage tax. House Bill 43, that will require that students successfully complete kindergarten before going to the first grade. And then there's House Bill 27, which would remove Jefferson Davis's birthday from the state employee calendar and replace it with Senate Employee Appreciation Day. And then there's Senate Bill 5, which will require pardons and paroles to have at least one residential transition center for women. So if you're thinking to yourself, why should I care about the session, or why am I still watching this video? Okay, look, the legislators are elected to represent me, you, us, we the people, and the people's best interests in the districts that they represent. The laws that they pass during the session can have an impact on your present and future and the lives of your family, friends, and the wider community. So by tuning in and staying informed during the session, you are able to see the good, the bad, and the ugly. And if you feel strongly about a bill or you need more information about a bill, you have the power to reach out to your legislator to voice your opinion in support or opposition to a bill, or to just simply gain more information on a bill. Your voice matters, and you have a say in the change that you want to see in our state. And it starts with staying connected and informed. Now, if you're saying to yourself, okay, I get it, I'm in, but I don't quite know where to begin, you know I got you covered. So for starters, definitely tune into future What the What episodes on AVTV, on all our social media platforms, YouTube, and our website. So just like, follow, subscribe, and share. Also, be sure to sign up for AV's legislative news and happenings to receive breaking news, vlogs, and recaps pertaining to the session. And if you have time, tune into the session live on the Alabama Legislators website. You can also watch past recordings on the Alabama channel. Until next time, stay engaged and informed.